Welcome back to our Helman Ghorst campaign, where we're gonna have an epic battle of chonky fighters slapping each other around. I guess we could check if there's any forest here. Oh, these guys are still small. Okay. Well, Kugath is large, and so are these guys, and so are these guys. I think it'll still be advantageous for us to be in the forest. We can corner camp just so we reduce the chances that we get flanked, and to increase the chances that we'll get a good wind of death. I think this is what everybody's been waiting for. Let's face it, a good vampire campaign always includes an epic wind of death blast. All right, just set up in our blob again. Nothing too fancy here. They do have flyers, so we'll have to be a bit careful about our bats, but we should be faster. Have this in the middle again. You guys right here. Ghorsty boy right there. You right here. Okay. Definitely off in the corner. That also means that if Kugath is shooting at us, we should be okay. What we can do is have the bats over us, so that when they start looking for us, they aim here because they'll see the bats. We'll group the rest of these so I don't lose track of who's in the blob. And then the doggos will hide on this side. Probably no need for them in this battle. It's not like they can run anything down. Let's give it a go. Go fully in the corner. Not you. If we do this, we should get some nice wind of death lines, and then they'll go way over here. We can keep an eye out on them. I don't think they'll search the map because, oh, they don't see these. Let's have these visible, and then they won't search the map. They'll just come straight for wherever these are. They'll probably wait for their reinforcements first, but I don't think this is going to be a big deal. You guys know you attacked me, right? Well, that's annoying. Oh, no, here they come. Perfect. They know we're over here. They are sending Furies. As long as these are still visible, they'll come at us. Very nice. This terrain almost completely blocks Kugath from doing his area shots. And we are at risk of his basic magic spell, but he doesn't have enough wins to like spam it. I'm just gonna trust in the extra battle health cap that we have and assume that the zombies can tank it a bit. I'm pretty sure the bats will lose against both of these. I might retreat them or just see if I can run away as soon as they see the rest of my army. Okay, Kugath is attempting to shoot through this. Very silly of him. All right, they see us now, which means I'm gonna move my bats. Kugath seems to have tried to shoot the bats. He might continue to do so. Try to get out, buddies. Try to get out. You're terrible at this. Okay, we got out. Good, good, good. The Chaos Furies are no longer following us. Perfect. We'll just sit over here, see if we can do fine that way. They're just shooting us. They are taking their sweet time. Do I want to try to beat Kugath with these two? I wonder if I can do that. Oh my god. Look at him wasting his ammo. I don't want him to like move and then like use his ammo somewhere effectively. So let's just let that happen. You can come out and fight some Nurglings, sure. I'm gonna save my magic for Wind of Death. I am fairly certain we're gonna get good Wind of Death opportunities. We can see some lining up already. We'll wait a bit to see how good we can get it. They're just pushing us into the back here, making a nice line for themselves. I think we're approaching the time for Wind of Death, don't you? Let's see how that looks.
Oh, yeah.
That was really solid. 76,000 damage already. Really solid. Unfortunately, Wind of Death does not get that straight kills that it used to, but honestly, it's still very powerful. Meanwhile, we can do another one right here, and that should just about finish this off. All right, looking great here. We still haven't even lost that much. I don't like how far you've gotten out, but he seems to be winning these engagements, so I'm not too worried about pulling him back right now. I'm not gonna force it too much. One thing to bear in mind, I think, is that now that most of these units have died, we don't need another Wind of Death. We can just start doing the Van Hells. Victory is in our grasp. We can see them all just crumbling. We're not going to get to heal, unfortunately, when the battle's over. We can get a couple over while Kugath is dying slowly. Because he takes forever to die. Poor guy. All right, and I think we're at max health. I think we might have permanently lost a couple fell bats, but we're honestly in pretty good shape. Very nice battle here. So we can see that the vampires are the better grindy faction. I'm just kidding. It's just because we were playing. Heroic victory indeed. 7 brave souls were lost. I think money's more valuable here than anything else. That's odd. I didn't expect them to back up like that. Oh, that's annoying. That's not a huge deal. It would have been nice to finish them off inside the settlement, but what are you gonna do? Are they coming to attack us? Nice. Okay, now we're gonna see, oh my goodness. This is a little scary, right? We have the potential to lose a ton of units to Searing Doom. So we're gonna have to be more careful about how we spread out. And then this one actually does not have any offensive spells, so that's going to be okay. We're still going to want to... I don't know if we need the forest necessarily. The missiles aren't going to do all that much. They just don't have that many. We're still going to want to try to corner camp, I think. The best bet is probably to set up here and then see about moving in this direction if possible. Let's give it a go and see how differently we can set this up. Rather than a big blob, I think we can kind of set up in lines. We can have the Mortis engine trying to like do damage at the front, and then this guy can be a little bit in the back, healing units, and then we can switch out different ones as we go. We do have these two to run enemies down, and the Crypt Horrors aren't terrible at that either, so we'll try to keep that in mind. The Crypt Ghouls will struggle with that a bit because they're not that fast, but they can sneak. So I think we're gonna keep these, and these as our hunting units. Put them in a group so I remember they're separate. Turn that off. Couple lines. You up front, and you just right here. We do have some summons, which is really handy, but we don't have a ton of magic, so we're gonna have to be careful. We're gonna move right back here as quickly as possible. Obviously, for a zombie, that's not really that quick, but you know, it's fine. Aim like that. And then you guys come hide. Once everything is hidden, we should be okay. These guys obviously can't hide, but we can have them go around the back. They might distract a little. We could try to do that with the dogs too, basically until they run out of magic. But I don't think we really have enough for the dogs and the bats to work together quite well. So I don't know. Can we isolate some units by doing this? Okay, we see the heroes are kind of far behind. That's not bad for us. Ah, I wish the metal caster was coming this way. Okay, if they're aiming here, we're gonna bring this guy in this direction, try to help heal. Can we surround one unit? He is not getting either passive right now. Try to get him at least the unholy oh no, it's not the unholy lodestone. Right. Okay. Did she just magic this guy? Interesting choice. I was looking elsewhere, so I missed it, but that's an interesting choice. If you want to cast on my dogs, I'm a-okay with that. Move these forward, back, forward, back. If we keep moving them out of the way, they should be okay. We could also try to maybe summon. See about wasting some ammo that way. It would be nice if you regain some leadership, buddy. So we can see that, like, they're shooting us outright. We have no defenses against it, but it's still not doing all that much. I'm gonna move these guys forward. Hopefully they choose to shoot them instead. And we'll move you back. Seriously, can you regain leadership? Nothing is affecting you anymore. Would you leave? This were an AI unit, he'd probably be fully 100% leadership already. This seems kind of bugged because I see that his leadership, it looks positive. Maybe it's just a visual bug. This guy tanking quite a bit. Let's get another one ready because he's almost dead. Or we can maybe just try to waste ammo with this guy. He's up front now. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, move you back. What is magic for if not getting the enemy to waste their arrows on trash? Good. I am much happier her wasting all of her magic on our summons. We'll keep an eye on this. They only had about 25 wins, I think, so she's gonna run out soon. Hopefully they start to shoot these guys. Good. Very good. And then they're almost out of ammo, and I think they're almost out of magic. We're gonna space out a little bit until I'm completely satisfied that she's done. But I think we're in reasonable shape here. We're still distracting a few units. That's always really handy. Okay, let's bring 2 zombies and the Mortis engine in here. That's not that many units to lose if she does magic that blob. Looking pretty good so far. I don't know what they're doing here. I see the caster coming in closer, so we want to be careful just in case she's ready to cast in here. Yeah, we're not too heavily blobbed anywhere. Whoop. There was an overcast. She is almost done. She probably does not have a lot left. I say that right before she does another overcast one. Very interesting. Let's bring them back. So if she does it again, she does it to somebody else. Let's keep moving these guys. These guys aren't that fast, so we need to be a little careful with them. Oop, don't like that he's under attack. I think she's done. I'm going to assume she's done, and we're gonna start to blob together. Everybody go right around here. Slow that down a bit. Okay, they're hidden. but they have a general idea of where they are. Keep moving. Oh, can you go to the corner and be completely hidden? Let's get these guys ready to run things down. Try to meet in the middle, you guys. Do what you can. We can summon in the meantime. Try to hold things back with that. We're starting to move closer together. That is great. We are almost out of magic. We can do it on summons. We can use it up on summons or on healing. I think at this point, since we are in friendly territory, it's going to be more useful to do it, to use summons, because we're going to be able to recruit more if we need. Everybody go together. As long as the Mortis engine is going, it's going to be doing some pretty good damage. Let's see if we can run these down. Looks like they're leaving the map, but we just want to make sure that they do. All right, looking great. Mortis engine needs to be in here. We do have a summon on that too. Probably just do it right there. Okay, they're done. Let's see how many we can get killed. You try to chase these down. I think even if they come back, they'll be able to handle them in melee. Yeah, we can pull off 2 more of these. It would be nice when the battle's over to make sure she's dead, because that was the only threat to us, really. I wonder if we can hit her right now. She's kind of more important than all of the other units. What are you doing? Keep going. And I think this is over. Make sure she dies, please. Don't care about the other lord. She doesn't have anything strong. Please finish her. Please finish her. We have 1 more. See if we can trap her. Make sure she dies. I want her dead. The follow-up battle is going to be a heck of a lot easier if we don't have to go up against magic. We did it. I think we did it. Excellent. Our crypt horrors are very strong. They're very good in melee too. But I like to make sure that they're safe because they count for a lot of balance of power. They're one of those units that while they're good, the auto-resolve and balance of power knows they're good. And it's actually very valuable to keep them alive for as long as possible and then kind of do finishing damage with them. We'll run down as much as we can. I don't think they'll reach here, but we can try. We can leave her alive, actually, because they won't replace her that way. Very happy with that outcome. Let's get these guys to be done. That should be it. Okay. Close victory. We did only lose 1 zombie. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, that's nothing. That's nothing. And there's a chance that they come back anyway. These guys got pretty severely damaged, but they did the job of wasting her magic, so that's okay. They didn't come back. That's too bad. Not a big deal. Now they're gonna force march back to Chiang. If we can raise some more dead, we should even be able to auto-resolve that. Okay. Extra growth in the local province. Super nice. I think we'll start with this one. Do they really have 6 back already? Oh, 9 back. I was looking at the raised dead pool. Okay, I mean, that's not a big deal. We don't have any more zombies, so I'm just gonna attack Dreadrock. We're probably gonna have to fight that manually because they're full health. Let's see if we can. We'll get another raised dead. And then evasion, and then he's gonna get Wind of Death soon.
Bring me zombie fodder.
Aw, man. Honestly, with our current army, minor settlements are so challenging. This map might lend itself if we, like, attack right here, because there's a lot of obstructions. We'll leave that for a second. Worst comes to worst, we lay siege and then we let them sally out against us.
My puppet starts.
We can level Ghorst some more. Arcane Conduit is handy for that extra recharge. And I think it's time to start this line. We're gonna see our super powerful zombies. And we'll get some more health on this guy. Yeah, this says valiant defeat. It's totally lying, but I'm gonna call that the end of this episode. Join me next time to see how easy it is to take a settlement with this army. Thanks for stopping by.